Hello, this is the Tradesight US Stocks and Futures Market Preview for Wednesday, the 30th of May, 2018, as we start to wrap up the month of May here. After a short week start on Tuesday because of Memorial Day weekend, we did slip a bit, and we finally broke down from this boring range we've been in for 2 or 3 weeks. I mean, it's really been just a long time since we've had a market this boring, back and forth. Even when we don't make ground, usually back and forth. Look at April, up and down. I mean, there was some volatility. This was literally the narrowest, flattest action for 12 trading days that I've seen in a long time. And that just is not what we want now. Our goal in life is to make money, not overtrade. So we're just waiting for the better opportunities. It just means less calls and we go from there. But it is what it is. Here's a look at the ES front month futures contract. You can see the dip. Let's go through the major charts on the dailies, and then we'll go through the intraday action. So crude oil dips down, closes at 67.58. On the session, gold down $10.09, still in range. S&P cash, after gapping down and leaving the gap unfilled, loses 31.47. NDX, this is the NASDAQ 100, loses 34.38. That's not the end of the world. SOX down 9.92 points. Wasn't much lower, so this doesn't break us out. This is why a lot of the charts don't look that interesting, even though the S&P is down and broke out of the range. The rest of this is not that interesting. Biotech's down 16.10. The VIX gains $3.80, so the VIX is back up on the move. The trend 2.03. That's a really high close. That puts the 10-day moving average at 1.27, which is almost as high as it's been in a long time. So not much to see there. NASDAQ volume 2 billion shares. That's the best in about 8 trading days. Advanced decline ratio on the NASDAQ negative 788. That's the worst in a while. On the New York, negative 467. Google loses $16 and a penny. Apple down just 68 cents, which is not a big deal. We're not going to do anything with that, obviously. Netflix down $1.56. So that's just off the highs. And we've got, did we get a 13 on that? No, 13. Okay, no big deal. Amazon up $2.72. That's almost a new closing high in Apple. And Amazon, I think it is actually. And Tesla up $4.91 off that 13 buy signal about a week ago. TLT, the 20-year bond ETF. Look at this. Huge. Look at this run. So we made new lows and then bang, all the way back up. That's good for interest rates. Goldman Sachs down $7.98. That's not good for the market because as go banks and biotechs, so goes the market. Here's a look at the ES front month futures contract. This is the 5-minute candle. So we gapped down, went flat for 30 minutes, tried to rally for about 10, then rolled over. And then about right as just before lunchtime started, almost 2 hours in, we finally dipped and shot down. That was the low of the day. Bounced off of that over lunch to the VWAP, then sold off to test the lows, couldn't break it, and then bounced back to the VWAP. NASDAQ side, not much different. Closed on the VWAP on both of them. So that's pretty uneventful. In terms of economic data coming out on Wednesday, remember this is a short week because of the holiday on Monday. On Wednesday, we've got the ADP non-farm employment change at 8:15. We've got goods trade balance and preliminary GDP and preliminary wholesale inventories at 8:30, and we've got the beige book. Still a lot of data. Beige book's at 2 p.m. Still a lot of data coming out this week, including the unemployment rate on Friday and a lot on Thursday. So a lot of that data is ahead. Obviously, usually the first day back from a long weekend like Memorial Day is So we got and we'll see what we get beyond that. Charts as usual brought to you by eSignal. If you've not yet taken the trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out for a couple weeks. Have a great trading Wednesday.